Hey everyone, Lensman here and welcome back to TNP Limitless 6. Right, so last episode we played around a little bit with... Oh, geez, what did we do? Anyway, um, it's been a hot minute. Oh, that's right. Oh my, what a way to start a video. We played around with the loot fabricator and the wither data model here. I've got a couple... Where's my little thing? There it is. Zombies are at advanced tier. Skeletons I still need to get a few more of, and Enderman I managed to collect one and then didn't actually get to take him out with this in my inventory. So I'll continue keeping this with me while I play through, but we'll level them up and eventually be able to generate loot from them as well. And then I'll find some more. I'll try and get each mob and put them into a setup, but that'll take a little bit of time. This is the new thing that's happened in between episodes. I went and made a Powah reactor. Now, I'm pretty sure I did explain the Powah reactors before, and you need 36 of them, but basically you make 36 of these guys. So if I go reactor, so I type all the letters, reactor. So this is a hardened one, so it takes 36 of these guys. You need the capacitors and uraninite, and then the basic and the starter. So you just make each one up to that level. So I've made the 36 of these guys. And then what you need to supply into it is uraninite. I mean, you can get away with just supplying this. If you supply charcoal, it actually adds an efficiency boost. So 180 degree C efficiency boost. If you add redstone, it adds a production boost, so you get better fuel consumption. And you just add redstone dust and charcoal, and then you need to add water. You don't need to add the solid coolant, but adding solid coolant will give you a temperature boost, which gives you an output boost. So I'm running with some blue ice in here. It gives a negative 17 C boost, and we're currently generating, I mean, the thing's almost full. It is dropping, but currently generating 2.3, so 2300 forge energy a tick. And that's just being used just in the quarry. I haven't got this linked into the main system. It's just sitting there pumping it into the quarry. Let me just pop up on top. I've got a single... Let me see if I can get there. We've got the basic pipe upgrade. So this thing's only outputting 1000 forge energy a tick. So I could probably boost that a little bit. And this is the easiest way of building steps too, is with my building gadget, because it'll pull dirt from my pocket storage, which is cool. So I don't have to ever worry about having blocks on me. I just build a nerd pole like that. So the pipes upgrade at pipes. Currently got a basic one in there. I mean, we can pop up improve. So let's make basic improved, and we'll just see what difference that makes. So if we take out the basic and put advanced in, improved I should say, it's now putting out 8000 a tick, which will drain this really, really quick, right? But we'll pretty much be putting the full 2 and a bit thousand into here. Look at that, that was pretty full, because the chest's full, right? Wow, I don't know what that's actually smashing through that, but I don't know where the output's going. So hopefully it's not skipping stuff. So that was the reason for just keeping it kind of limited to the first level, so that this will just stay ticking over and we don't end up completely running out of space. Probably need to do a stack upgrade in here. Let's pop that in. Missing sugar, so do I have some sugar cane in here? Sure do. Not a great deal, but it's fine. Back. Make that guy. Take but a moment. Okay. Good stuff. And obviously for those, I'm pretty sure I showed this, but stack upgrade is 4 speed upgrades and some sugar. Speed upgrade is like this, and an upgrade is like this. All those recipes I've got saved in my crafting. I did lose my sword. I don't know where I lost it. I don't know if I lost it in an update or what, but I lost my sword. Cool. So getting back to what we were doing. Obviously, this needs ice, right? Blue ice, you've got all the different types of ice here. Blue ice is the best of Minecraft ice. Powah does also include dry ice. And that's energizing so running 2 bits of blue ice through this. So what I'd like to do this episode is set up a little process for making ice. We do have a little bit of dry ice in here, because you can actually mine dry ice from under the ground too. So you will find dry ice in, does talk about it here. Dry ice, used mainly to cool down reactors, can be found underground at levels below 64. So you can also obtain it by energizing 2 pieces of blue ice. So yeah, so what I thought I'd do is I'd set up a little ice production thing here. So I'd like to get blast chiller, and we'll make some bits and pieces here. So let's make. Gonna need water, so let's make a sink. Actually, let's not make a sink. We'll tack into the back here. We'll set this set up here, and we'll feed it off the power of this, so that we don't, burn stuff that we don't need to. So don't need a sink. Let's get ourselves a blast chiller. See how much of this I can actually make. I'm going to need to make some packed ice, which means I need ice. So a couple of Invar gears. So packed ice. Luckily I had some ice. Thank goodness. Right, so that's the blast chiller. I think I'm actually going to need 2, right? So first thing I want to do is make ice. And ice, I'm just going to use the blast chiller, water, power. It'll make me ice. Let's set. What have I got? Have I got some cables on me? Pipes. There's some fluid. That's item. Need both of them. I probably just need some power. Fluid one. May as well have it on me. 16 will be enough for the moment. Okay, so we'll feed the power off the top here. So let's see what we can do here. You know what? Let's do here, and we will put an input in the bottom, and it'll get water like that. I'm going to feed energy down from the side. Up there. Goodness me. Oh. It can go anywhere I want it to. Alright, so let's do this. Okay, so that'll start generating ice, and we'll speed this up potentially with an augment, depending on how much water I'm actually getting out of this. Might put a basic upgrade in that. Just so we don't run out of water in either. Cool. 100 millibuckets a tick. Should stay full. Alright. What are these things called again? Integral components. Yeah, look, I've got a hardened one here. That was a lot more water. Okay, so we're generating ice. So the next thing to work through making ice into blue ice is packed ice. So we're going to need a multi-servo press to convert 9 ice into packed ice using a packing die. So I've got these up here. So multi-servo press, we're going to need a couple of constant and gears. So do I not have this recipe set up? Induction smelter. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Hey, can I get, let's make 10 of them for us. Good, good. Okay. Multi-servo press. Gonna need one of these. Let's make 2. I think I need 2 of these guys at the end. That's 1. And then we need the packing die. I'm going to need some invar plate and constantan plate. All right, let's take, I'm going to need a few things here. A machine wall will end up needing to be expanded, and I plan on setting up a bunch of pulverizers and redstone furnaces, probably all along here. Get rid of this thing. Doesn't really do much for me at the moment. Just for the sake of this, let's pop this guy here. Let's get another one of these presses. So I need more of this. Oh. This, I'm going to need 2 constant and 2 invar. So do I have any invar? Oh, let's grab 2 of them. No, not going to export from there. One that would work. Here's an item pipe. Should extract out of there. Yeah, we'll take them. Invar and constantan. Must have broken that by doing that. Okay, do that for the moment. Make a packing die. So let's set this guy up. Up in there. I'm going to take input from the bottom. The packing die in it. So one can do output at the top. And push it in here, and we're going to get packed ice. So one more to get to blue ice. Oh, so that's ice, packed ice, blue ice. Same deal. So I actually want to, I don't know why that wouldn't work there. Let's pop him back one more. You can output that way into there. I'm going to get a crafter. This is what's weird. I feel like some of my recipes have gone missing because I did have crafters set up in. I've got a feeling I lost a whole lot of patterns. Have any patterns in here? I feel like I lost a bunch because I used to be able to make crafters. I swear I could make a crafter in here. I know I'm running 2 series at the same time, but I still swear I could make a regular crafter. I stole 2, that's right. Okay, so that'll be working. I did upgrade this with the flux linkage. Stole it out of here for a bit. That's a bit quicker. We just died here. All right, so let's start making the other one of these guys. Multi-servo press. So, and then obviously it's the invar and constant plan thing. So I want a recipe for this. And a recipe for, wrong one, this. And my crafter. Ooh. On the top, out on the right. If I say this and then do that, should work. Let's be waiting on the invar now. Okay, one more of them. Let's pop this in. Die. In on the bottom. I think I can only input through here. Apparently have this set up to just export only those things, and I've been putting the ice in manually. So what I might do, let's see. Maybe I can switch this to being here. And I either output to the top and run it into the network, and then we work on making dry ice, maybe. Wouldn't mind seeing what dry ice does. And whether it's worth the 10,000. This gives -17. Let this out for the moment. We'll grab the dry ice. We're not quite generating the full amount. We're only generating at 2.2, and we could be generating at 2.5. That'll be a bit before this runs out. That's the only downside. We'll pop that in there. You know, I'll work towards it anyway, because obviously we can just use one of these setups. I don't know why that works. So let's get, I've got two spare. That one there, cool. So we could take, it's going to be a tough one actually. It shouldn't be that bad. Okay, if we go here and we create, insert blue ice, only have two. And then extract blue ice. If I put two, oh, there won't be any blue ice in this setup. Ooh, it's a un need to only be set up for raw. Out of there. Ah, that's not what I wanted. No raw uraninite to do it. Okay, but now we can bring dry ice and then back dry ice. No, I don't need to do that one, just extract dry ice, and then we'll give dry ice somewhere to live. So, and then as we get blue ice in here, it'll convert it using 10,000 into, are you not even working? Output. As we get blue ice, we can convert it into dry ice, and hopefully it doesn't use a ton. Like this is still ticking through the blue ice. We'll see how efficient that is after that. So this is all nice and empty, which is great. Still burning charcoal here. So we'll let this go for the moment. And we've got a nice little setup here. So as soon as, what I can do is I'll put an importer on top of that guy. We'll import it into the system. We'll convert it into dry ice, and I just need to see how efficient dry ice is in this. And I don't think there's a button to purge it, is there? Oh, we got some uraninite and I missed it. Oh, getting raw. That's regular. Darn it. It's fine. We'll get some. All right, cool. So again, you know, dumping as much power into this thing as I can. I haven't actually gone and checked it since I logged in today. It's moving along. We're into this third row. I think it's probably further along than that. This whole part of the city's now sort of eaten away. But it's going to be quite, I think I feel like it's moved too, because I thought it started here originally. But I feel like it starts here now. It doesn't actually do this part unless it's actually lower than this point. I cannot remember where I put the start or where it's... The idea was it was meant to take out this eventually. I don't think it's going to do it. I think it's going to end up just doing like this. That's cool. We'll work through that. Anyway, resources coming in. That's all that matters, right? All right, so for the remainder of this episode, like I have started setting up the recipes I would need for a not a power reactor, a bigger reactor's reactor. I think that'll be next episode, and I'll have to build a basement for it. But I want to start using some of the uranium. We've got quite a bit of uranium, and it's at least 2,500 there, and there's probably more in the system. Find a use for this uranium. We may as well use it for power. So if I go uranium, we've got 4,000 uses of uranium. Not a lot, right? But if we run it through, wherever it is, I think it shows in here. There's no real uses for uranium. Turn it into cyanide. Uranium ingots, it's a fuel. It's all it is. It's pretty much a fuel. Apparently we can turn it into uraninite if we power it, but I may as well have two different types of power. So I plan on making a big reactors, I think it is. Reactor? Bigger reactors. So we'll make one of these guys, and as I said, I'll build it downstairs. Either under here, or I'll actually pop in maybe a basement. Get some elevators going, maybe. We'll dig down below the ground here and put it in underneath. And then start using that to power the base, and continue using the Powah reactor to run the quarry for the moment, depending on what we get in. So obviously at the moment we're running most of the base on solar, wind, and coal and charcoal. You know, these things up here is running most of the base, and if I go and expand my ore processing to a wall of pulverized, I'm thinking probably maybe 5 of each, then I'm going to start sucking a lot more power than I'm currently generating. So that is my challenge. Again, it's been a long time since I've made a bigger reactor, so I'm not sure exactly how many of each thing I'm going to need. I know I need a bunch of casings, so let's just start with making some of them. And then I'll work through... I mean, we can start with a simple 5x5 and see what it puts out, but I was thinking going with a core in the middle of probably 5 fuel rods. So maybe we'll go... maybe we'll do 5 fuel rods at 5 high, and we'll start from there. 5 of them. Control rods. And then I'll work out what else I need. I'm going to need a power tap. And all of these recipes are fairly straightforward. Oop. Go reactor. Power taps this. The reactor casing is iron, graphite, and uranium. Graphite's just cooked coal, basically. So at the moment, this thing's probably burning coal like nothing. But yeah, we'll make all these bits and pieces required for a reactor, and I'll dig out a basement, and we'll pop him downstairs and just run it through probably the flux network here. That one there, I can probably repurpose. As I said, I'll get rid of this. Put a roof on this maybe. But, well, this will be our little processing room, and it'll speed up this process because this is backstopped 99% of the time. And it's starting to backstuff some of our ore inbound. Not a ton. Oh, osmium, it doesn't get processed yet, but not a ton, but it is starting to back up. And the more power I pump into that quarry, the more it's going to back up. So, yeah, running a bunch more pulverizers wouldn't hurt. Need their, copper gears. I'm going to make a stack of them. I'm going to make, I don't know, for them. Need, I don't know, a few pistons. Let's make. Not going to hurt, right? Okay, pulverizer. Four machine frames to keep me going for a while. So there's 5 pulverizers. And the idea will be we'll have maybe item pipes. Oops. Oh, my aim today is terrible. set up something like this. And we'll have our input up top here. So and then process through pulverizing, and then we'll work through making them into furnaces. So a bunch of redstone furnaces, just to wrap up the episode. Let's do that. Just type furnace, it would have been quicker, right? So another of them. Probably gonna run out of bricks. Yeah. I'm out of bricks. Cool. So I can get 3 of them. Can I make bricks? Did I ask for a recipe for bricks? Yep. So I need, I don't know, some of them. That'll take a moment too, right? So again, I'll need to work out maybe there. Or chests, perhaps buffer chests. Wonder if barrels might be a nice little buffer. That's not where I wanted it, but you know how it is. Oh boy. Cool. And then working through, same deal. Output on the bottom, and maybe we'll run back to an output. And go from there. Nice little setup there. We'll just, I mean, I could have pushed it into the wall, but maybe not. But I'll get some power to the back of that, and we'll start processing anything here. Go in over there and then work through. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Do it for me. There we go. Like so. We can set up this for round robin or something, perhaps. So I'll need an upgrade for that, and then we'll process all through there. Cool. All right, wrapping up point. Thank you all for watching. Comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you in the next one. Still hasn't run out. Maybe next time it will. Bye, everyone.